Greetings gents, today we're going head to head in battle number 3 with the Razorock BBS-A against the Game Changer 0.68 safety bar. Coming up next. Welcome back guys. If this is your first visit to my channel, I encourage you to subscribe. Check out the other videos and like and comment below, let me know what you think. Battles number 1 and 2 are already up and live. Battle number 1 was between the Game Changer 0.84 and the BBS-AS, and battle number 2 was the BBS-OC open comb against the 0.68 open comb. So I'll put the links up here, and if you haven't seen those, check them out, let me know what you think. Alright guys, so today, battle number 3, Game Changer 0.68 safety bar against the BBS-A. So if you're not familiar with these two razors, this is the Game Changer 0.68 with the safety bar, and the BBS-A. So obviously the BBS is well known now for its extreme blade curve, which makes the blade extremely rigid, which is part of its secret with regards to why it's so smooth. In every battle so far, and in all experiences, the BBS has been the smoother razor. You know, different characteristics between the two of them, you know, do offer different experiences, but the BBS has reigned champion as far as being the smoothest in battle number 1 and battle number 2. Let's see how it does in battle number 3. Looking at Razorock's razor scale, you'll notice that the BBS-A sits at number 17 and the Game Changer 0.68 safety bar sits at number 6. So this is a battle between placement number 6 and 17. So quite the spread. I just got the BBS 0.68 closed bar plate last week. Never shaved with it yet, so today's going to be the first time. Look at all these firsts I do for you guys. So it'll be fun. So obviously I've used the BBS-A, but I have not used the 0.68 closed bar just yet. So first time on camera today. So those are the razors, and loaded with Gillette Platinum blades. Third use of that blade. So it's the same blade I used in battle number 1, battle number 2, and now we're going to use in battle number 3. Today's soap, we're going with Stirling Barbershop. Love this stuff. Used quite a bit of it, as you can see. This barbershop scent is absolutely awesome. You absolutely want to eat this stuff. This smells so good. One of my absolute favorite scents, nice and strong, a good 7 or 8 off the puck, and gets even better when it's lathered. Stirling, awesome performer. Today's brush, we're going with the Yaqi 26mm Lucky Dice brush. So it's basically got a dice embedded in the handle in the acrylic. I bought this direct from the factory store off AliExpress along with the rainbow brush I used in the previous video. Now, I don't know, I'm going to have to look at pictures, but I wasn't expecting the dice to be so high. I was expecting it to be more centered. So it does look a little odd to me, but if that's the way it's supposed to be, then I suppose it's fine, but it almost looks like it's lodged in the top. So if you guys have this brush, let me know if yours looks the same as mine. I don't know, I'm not thrilled with where the dice is sitting in the handle. And I thought it was more centered or more towards the bottom section. Still looks very nice. I like the color and the black and white knot with the black ball at the top here. So overall seems like a very, very pretty brush. I'm going to wet my head and we'll get the lather going. I've been pretty happy with this misting bottle. It's been working actually really, really well. I'm almost ready to endorse it, and the water stayed in the bottle for at least 4 or 5 days and didn't give me any issue with regards to smell. So if you're reading Amazon reviews, people do comment about that, so hasn't been an issue for me. Yaqi 26, drain some of the water out of the tips, a little bit of water on the puck, and away we go. So the Yaqi 26 brush, the knots on these brushes seem to be very dense and quite stiff, stiffer than other brushes that I've used. So the loft seems to be a little bit shorter on these brushes. So it does a good job on harder soaps, and it doesn't have as much splay or spread when you push down on it. It does a good job on these harder pucks. So I have about almost 4 days growth actually. So I had a busy work week and didn't really have the mindset to do a shave video. So now it's Saturday and I'm doing a shave video. So I got 4 days growth. It's gone from being stubble to actually being hair, and I can tell that it's gray. We're gonna be shaving hair today, not stubble. Anyway, got a really good load here. Spray the head a little bit again. And I took a shower and did my normal wash with St. Ives Apricot Scrub. I talked about this a couple of times. Just basically an exfoliant product, does a good job cleaning in between the hairs. It makes your skin really smooth. So I love using that stuff before a shave, especially if it's been a couple of days. I notice a difference in the smoothness of my skin. Love Stirling Barbershop. And my puck is a couple of years old. It's got to be at least maybe 4 years old. It was, I got it shortly after they started going to the green containers. I have actually a couple of Stirling pucks that are still in the little tins. Yeah, this bottle works really good. Keeps your hands dry. Might not keep your equipment dry, but it certainly keeps your hands dry. So I'm using a different mic today, and I also changed my video monitor position. So now my video monitor is here, right in front of me. So instead of me looking up like that, like I used to do in the previous videos. Trying different things. Stirling is as thirsty as ever. Yeah, guys, get one of these bottles. It's all about enjoyment, and this increases the enjoyment. Almost ready to get this battle underway. Hope you guys liked the shave of the day pick. Like the video if you did. I'm having a lot of fun taking those pics. Alright guys, head to head. So let's do what I did in previous videos. Game changer on this side of the head and BBS on this side of the head. If I screw up, it's your job to let me know. You only have one job. Game changer. 0.68 safety bar. Never shaved with it. First time. Just for you guys. Here we go. I do have the 8.4 safety bar, and I was always curious about this razor. So it's pretty good audible feedback. The Game Changer's got a really nice thin head, so it's easy to maneuver and get into all the tight areas. It seems to be a fairly mild razor at this point, so being number 6 on the Razorock scale as a mild medium razor, yeah, seems about right. So out of the 34 razors that are on Razorock scale, I have 14 of them. So I do have a pretty good idea of whether or not the scale is oversold or whether it's accurate. So in this particular case, I think it's pretty accurate. So compared to the regular BBS standard, which is on number 9 on the scale, you know, this is pretty equal. Now, smoothness. I'm going to say, actually I won't say anything yet. Let's do the other side first. So far this is quite comfortable. There's really nothing wrong with this, but it does feel like a milder razor. No question about it. And, you know, 4 days growth, you whip through it without a problem. Drop my towel. Warm up the BBS head just a little bit. Yeah, no issue whatsoever. So, yeah, as far as efficiency and the feel of the razor, I don't feel one is more aggressive than the other. There is a little bit more blade feel on the BBS-A, which I think was to be expected given its position on the scale. Efficiency wise, they're both doing an equally awesome job at removing all the hair, no question about it. And I had a lot of hair today, so I'm actually kind of surprised and impressed how well it did with 4 or 5 days growth. Is it 5 days? Tuesday. Yeah, I shaved on Tuesday, I think. So it did a fantastic job. The difference is the smoothness. This is significantly smoother. Yeah, definitely smoother. Equally efficient. A little bit more blade feel on the BBS, and the BBS was smoother. So that was the first pass. Usually razors feel a little bit different on subsequent passes, so let's find out. I'm gonna rinse up and be back for pass 2. Did I tell you to get one of these bottles? Get one of these bottles. It's pretty awesome. I'll put the link to the one that I bought down below. There's lots of other ones available. I think Chris Bailey, IMCDB, that's where I got the idea from. But I think his bottle is quite big. Like he's got a much larger bottle. And this is a smaller one, so I actually prefer this one. I was surprised how small it was when I got it, but now I like the small one. It does last a long time. Like I think one fill of this little bottle for me lasts 4 or 5 shaves, so, and then there was still some left. So having a big bottle I don't think is really necessary. But don't use tap water. That will make it smell. Wow, Stirling is working so well. Game changer. 0.68 safety bar. Second pass, cross the grain. Let's try to stop midway. Yeah, this feels pretty smooth on the second pass. Still seems pretty efficient. Next to no blade feel. Actually, I would say no blade feel. Very safe razor to use. If you didn't own any, 0.68 could be your razor. The original BBS could be your razor. It's very, very safe to use. All right, BBS-A, cross the grain. Yeah, seems quite smooth. Very smooth. Remember, don't let me screw up. Oh, I didn't do the back yet. The BBS head is quite large. So obviously I'm not a face shaver, but getting in there, depending how high your stubble goes, could potentially be an issue with this big head. So that's where the game changer, I think it does have an advantage, because it's so nice and slim. Well, I forgot to mention the handles. So today's handle on the game changer was the UFO handle, and the BBS was the HD handle. Pass number 2 done. Let's rinse up and do a third pass. Pass number 3. So far, the razors as placed on the Razorock scale is pretty accurate, I'd say. The Game Changer 0.68 safety bar definitely feels like a mild razor. If aggressiveness is to be considered blade feel, or blade feel is to be considered aggressiveness, the Game Changer is not an aggressive razor. And the BBS-A does have a little bit more blade feel, but still doesn't feel dangerous. And if we're using the word aggressive to compare them, yes, it is more aggressive. But it doesn't feel that way, because the blade surface area contact of the BBS is larger than typical razors. It makes it very smooth. It's got that big section at the bottom, and the blade's kind of directly in the middle. So it makes it a smoother design. So it's smooth by design. All right, guys, against the grain. Game changer. Feels very comfortable. Divide my head in half. No issues whatsoever. Very comfortable to use on the reverse pass. Excellent. No issues whatsoever. BBS. Yeah, it feels just as good. BBS again, smoother. Yeah, this was a worthy comparison to do. They're very, very similar to each other, but the BBS does seem smoother for sure. So the BBS-A is right next to the MJ90. The MJ90 is number 16 and the BBS-A is number 17. So I do have the MJ90. So if you want to see that comparison, comment below, let me know. I wasn't planning on that one, but I think that might be a worthy one to do. Even though price-wise they're very different. I think the MJ90 is like 30 bucks and this one would be closer to 80 or 90 bucks. But that's another good shaver. I crossed over, guys, you didn't tell me. Not too much though. All right. Very good. I'm gonna rinse up and then we'll do the beard cleanup. Alum block. Let's see what the alum block says. Game changer side. Actually nothing. I always get a little bit on my neck, but even today that's pretty calm today. Nothing. BBS side. Yeah, okay, so side per side, the BBS-A side definitely zinging more. So the game changer was basically 0 today, but this is zinging a little bit. So does that mean it was more aggressive and was more aggressive against the skin? Very well be. So if zinging is the metric we're going to use, BBS side, more zing. All right, we'll let that sit there while we clean up the beard. Hope you guys are enjoying these head-to-head videos. I think they're kind of fun. Am I running out of lather? Maybe. Because it's a stiffer brush and has less loft, I think it does hold less lather. All right. Game changer. Yeah, very clean cut. Just like the bigger brother, the 8.4. Wow, what a difference in smoothness in that motion. Dramatic difference, not a little bit, dramatic. Wow, like really wow. That was a lot smoother. I wasn't expecting that. Game changer. Doing things out of order today. What's going on? Talking and shaving. BBS. Yeah, smoother again. You can really tell. It's a crazy difference on the face. There was a difference on the head, but as far as feeling, I feel the difference a lot more on my face. All right. Game changer. That was very smooth. Very smooth. Okay. BBS. In the reverse direction, they seemed very similar. Very similar. I may give the edge to this one. Alright. Alright guys, I'm going to rinse up and we'll do the post shave. Alright guys, post shave. Lucky Tiger. Aftershave. Stirling Barbershop. Wow, what a scent this is. Now, I've mentioned this before, I think for Stirling gentlemen, this is another very strong aftershave. If you put this on in the same amounts you use normal aftershaves, you're gonna find that it's too much and you're gonna become that guy with the smell pouring off you. So what I do with this one is I have actually Stirling's unscented aftershave and I mix the two, just to kind of give me the same volume that I need, but without the same amount of smell. So you don't need a lot, just a touch, but it'll give you the same volume. So pick up an unscented bottle, either from Stirling or from somebody else, whoever makes them. It's good to have around for this situation. But Barbershop is just a beautiful scent. Alright guys, I'm going to make some comments. Because these are milder razors, I'm feeling a little bit more stubble when I push with a little bit light pressure, going upwards. So I'm going to say the BBS side is smoother. Now, just, if I just do this lightly, there's really no difference. You can't really tell any difference. But just with a little bit of pushing, I'm finding the Game Changer side has a little bit more stubble or a little bit more feeling than the BBS side. So if the BBS side, due to its slightly higher aggression, is getting more of the hair beneath the surface, I would say yes, that makes sense. So Game Changer side is not bad by any means. It's just, it is a milder shaver. So, and it wasn't as aggressive against the skin, so that's to be expected. But otherwise, still an epic shave all around. Today's balm, I actually have Stirling's Barbershop balm. Bought this long time ago, I think in the early days, so it's the older style bottle. So give it a good mix. Whew, same awesome smell. Stirling Barbershop really is one of the best scents out there. I absolutely love it. And the balm is really good too. Smell like a caramel candy. Today's beard balm, Stirling Gentleman. I don't have the Barbershop balm yet, but I will get it. My bearded brothers, Stirling's beard balm is absolutely excellent. Like, honestly, I think one of the best that I have is the Stirling beard balm. So luckily they make it in a whole bunch of their scents, so I'm gonna pick up a couple of more, but I'm really surprised how good this product is compared with some of the other ones you've seen me use. But and price-wise, it's not that expensive. Canadian dollars, I think it was like 18 bucks for 2 ounces, and you don't need very much. Alright guys, BBS-A against the Game Changer 0.68. Very equally matched. These are very equally matched razors. And for the first time, I think that their placement on the Razorock scale is actually accurate. So the Game Changer 0.68, definitely a milder shaver, no question about it. But very comfortable. I would say it's still quite smooth. BBS, same experience, maybe just a little bit more efficient than this one, and a little bit more aggressive, made my skin a little bit smoother, and overall is a smoother shaver, no question about it. So the decision will come down to personal factors. Like I said, I think the head thickness is a big one, and whether or not you need to get in your nose or other close areas. The BBS seems a little bit heavier to me as well. I tried to pick handles that were well matched, so I'd have to weigh out the handles. I don't think there's a big difference in the weight of the handles, but there is a difference in the weight of the heads. There's more metal on the BBS side for sure. So I don't know, it was a good pairing to me. I love both razors, so I'll continue to use them both. But BBS is edging out for me. I do enjoy this one quite a bit. Anyways guys, please do all the YouTube stuff. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll take today's shave of the day pick and I'll make it part of the video. You can find it on Instagram and on Twitter. So comment below, let me know what you think, and if you want to see some of the other matchups as well, let me know. I don't have all the razors, but like I said, I have 14 of them. I have the Game Changers, the MJ90, the Lupos, I have the Mamba 70. I don't have the Jaws razors. I have the Wonder Bar Slant and all those other ones as well. But anyway, converse with me down below, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care, guys.